How's it going, YouTube? Happy Sunday. Just finished up my shower and lunch break, which was tasty-ish. Hardee's chicken tenders, you know. Simple, light, straightforward, to the point. Didn't feel like a burger. Tenders it is. Didn't want the chicken sandwich either. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. While I was eating, I was just browsing YouTube, watching random videos, and I came across this one video by a fellow called Replicant Fish, P-H-I-S-H, who is one of those quote-unquote red pill manosphere content creators. And mostly what he does, well, actually all of what he does, is he takes clips and videos from TikTok and wherever else, Instagram, even YouTube, and he matches them together and he comments on them, most of it regarding the modern dating world and different societal things, you know, the roles of men and women, how it used to be, how it's perceived now, all that sort of thing. And he was commenting on this one clip. I didn't see who the female creator was, but she was essentially, according to him, she was complaining about how women are expected to be doing 75% of the discretionary spending by 2028. Well, okay, that's probably pretty accurate. While still not occupying, more than half or even more than a quarter, I think she was saying, of the C-suite positions of power. And while still not, maybe earning 2 or 3 times more than their male counterparts, because she claims that the glass ceiling still exists, and I'll give her that one. The glass ceiling still exists somewhere, somehow, somewhen. But then this is what got me. This is what made me laugh and completely ignore everything else she said before that, because her last complaint before I checked out was women are under huge pressure to keep up with a 52-week fashion year. And I was like, oh, this is going to be funny. And it was! Oh, it was so funny. Because me as a truck driver and also as a man, the idea of modern fashion to me is either it's functional and it can take a pounding on the road, or it's absolutely useless and it has no place in my wardrobe in any capacity. Unless, of course, it's the one nice suit that I own, along with a handful of button-down shirts that I keep at home in the closet for whenever I need to look nice and sharp for some special occasion like a wedding, or, I just want to get a little bit fancier than normal to go out. Which doesn't happen very often, unfortunately, because most of my life is, well, it's here in the driver's seat. It's just the way it is. Anyway, she was concluding her commentary. Well, where I checked out was, what I bought last summer, it's so horrible compared to this year's or this week's beauty standards and fashion styles. It's like, shut up. Shut your mouth. The stuff you bought last year is still gonna be pretty cute, provided you're not overweight, provided you take care of yourself, and provided that you actually look decent. Like, you're a reasonable looking woman. You're not, paper bag quality, as it were. Which is awful to say, but hey, we no longer live in a society where women are considered a protected class. Essentially, if you're trans, you're protected. If you're gay, you're protected. If you're lesbian, you're protected. If you're bisexual, you're protected. But if you're just male or female, nope, no more protection for you. That's all giddy on. And there's just no way around it. You no longer have the protection that you once enjoyed because you no longer wanted it. Welcome to the modern age. Anyway, so women they're under so much pressure to keep up with the changing fashion trends. Like, no, you're not. That is a self-inflicted wound. That is self-inflicted pressure, because we men, we don't care. As long as you look cute and the chance of us being able to undress you exists, we're not really concerned with what you're wearing. It's pretty simple. Like, a woman who can wear comfortable clothes confidently is way sexier than some chick in a business suit. Let me tell you, believe you me, as a man, you know, an actual man, not a trans man, an actual man, born a man, identifies as a man, lives as a man, you know, not something else in disguise, an actual male specimen, ladies, if any of you happen to watch this by some miracle. If you can wear comfortable clothing, meaning it's not skin tight, that has to accentuate every little curve and detail of your body. If you can wear a comfortable t-shirt, meaning it's not sucked onto you so we can see your breasts from here to high noon, you know, and if your pants aren't so tight you can't actually use the pockets that someone decided to consider sewing into them because maybe they thought you might be able to use them if you weighed like 6 ounces. If you can wear comfortable clothes and be confident, you are way sexier than a chick who is exhibiting the very latest and greatest in Parisian fashion. Yeah, that's true. Give me a farm girl over a Parisian fashion model any day of the weekend, twice on Sunday, please, and thank you, because I know she can hang. Parisian fashion chick probably wouldn't know which end is up inside this truck. Farm girl probably knows how to take apart the DPF system. I don't even know how to do that, I'll be honest. But yeah, ladies, your lack of confidence in your ability to make last year's fashion work this year, that is self-inflicted, that is your problem, that is your damage, and that is your fault. Because we don't care. That's why you're doing all the spending, because you're buying useless crap. And also you could be buying a lot more pet food and animal toys than you were last year, because most of us are like, hey, you're not worth it, so deuces, we're out. I'll be honest, I would like to have a female partner who was actually born female, identifies as female, and is an attractive female. That'd be really nice. However, if the female options are going to bring me chaos, not peace, they're not going to complement my lifestyle, they're going to be a conflict with my life, nah. I would rather be single and unhappy the rest of my life than tied down and miserable. Because unhappiness can be cured by adventure, you know, treating myself, whatever. And then, you know, I've got a business I own, I've got a job to do, I've got goals, I've got life to live, and I will absolutely find a way to live without a woman if I absolutely have to, if I just decide, you know what, it's just not worth it, or I decide I've basically aged out of the market and I don't want to be seen as a predator looking at, you know, 22-year-olds when I'm 50, you know, which that's kind of a little creepy. I'm not Leonardo DiCaprio, so. But yeah, ladies, get some relaxed fit pants, especially jeans, decent pair of shoes, or even, you know, work boots. Go through the Carhartt aisle of your local Fleet Farm or Farm and Fleet, or even Walmart or wherever. Get you some comfortable clothes, something where you can pretty much advertise that you're not pretentious with, and then mean it and be honest about it, and you will probably find yourself attracting the kind of man you actually want in your life. You know, someone who knows how to use tools, who doesn't speak in an effeminate manner, who looks like his muscles aren't for show. I know, I'm kind of ranting and raving and sort of foaming at the mouth here a little bit, but you know, it's like, it's getting harder every day for me to have any sympathy for modern women. It's like, you have inflicted yourself with your current woes and problems, and you know, every issue that you're complaining about is self-inflicted. Now, I'm not going to excuse the men here, because we helped. We took advantage of the situation when you started to basically throw yourselves out there. The men who had game and who could basically pump you and dump you absolutely capitalized on that situation as often as they possibly could, and they still are, and they still will, because there's always going to be some fool broad somewhere who will have happily throw herself into some dude thinking she might be able to lock him down without realizing she will just be one more notch on his belt or his headboard or both in case he's out of room on one or the other. So, sorry ladies. Your own problems are your own fault. But yeah, quite frankly, ladies, if you all decided to stop wearing makeup and stop recycling your wardrobe every 6 months or every 2 months or every month, not only would you collapse the global cosmetics and fashion industries, but the amount of money that you would end up saving that you could put into, investments or your retirement or your rainy day fund or actual property or, being able to afford a vacation without having to use a credit card, so to speak. It'd be amazing. Like, you would show us men a thing or three about how to manage money. But no, you've got to keep buying makeup and you've got to keep buying new clothes every month or every week or whatever because you're trying to impress and compete with each other. Ostensibly, you're doing it so that you feel confident in yourself, not realizing that the greatest confidence you can have in yourself and display in yourself is to be able to walk out of your residence, whether it's a house, an apartment, an RV, semi-truck, whatever, with no makeup, without the most current fashion trend, dressed comfortably, and then walk into something where otherwise you would never be caught dead without your hair, makeup, eyes, and clothes on point. That kind of confidence tells us as men that you as a woman are someone that we want to know. It's true. Yeah, we like it when you paint your face. We like it when you wear nice clothes. We like it when you do those things. But if you have to live that way 24/7, all you're telling us is that you're high maintenance and you're going to be extremely expensive to maintain. This truck is high maintenance. Very high maintenance. Like, if my maintenance budget is not like blowing away your hair, makeup, and clothing budget by, like, we're talking 1,000 to 1, you're basically high maintenance. Let's just be honest here. You're high maintenance. Like, if you have to spend more than $500 a month on cosmetics, hair, and clothes, you are high maintenance. In an ideal world, fashionably speaking, of course, you would not spend more than $50 a month on hair, makeup, nails, whatever. Like, you get your nails done, I don't know, maybe once a month, and only because there's something that needed to be done that you need a professional to do that you just can't do yourself, or you would have the kid at home to essentially do it yourself. And let's be honest here, you don't need to be refreshing your wardrobe every, 6 weeks. You can wear last year's clothes, it won't kill you. All you're doing is just creating more waste. You're not being very green. Because you're just increasing carbon emissions because you're just turning over your wardrobe and not really wearing stuff for a long period of time. Now, granted, this is not all women. This is just those wannabe couture high society women that just can't bear to be caught dead wearing last summer's fashion this summer, which is foolishness. I know I'm still ranting, raving, and foaming at the mouth for no real good reason. I'm not really saying anything that hasn't been said by anyone else before, but look, my clothes have to be simple and functional. Like, if I can't throw it in the dryer at a truck stop, it has no place on my truck. It's just the way it is. So every pair of pants, shorts, underwear, every shirt, every pair of socks, it's all got to be able to go into a regular laundromat grade washer and dryer and not need any special treatment. Just detergent, cold cycle, tumble dry low, done. That's what we need. That's what we like. That's simple. It's functional. Gets the job done. And ladies, ideally, that's where you're heading to. Well, you won't, but it'd be nice if you would, because we're getting real tired of listening to you all complain about, oh, this makes me look fat. Well, don't wear it. But I want to look cute. So let me dress you. I'll make you look cute, to me, because my opinion should matter more than everyone else's. Well, you would think anyway, right? Because who are you trying to impress? You're dressing for me, or you're dressing for everybody else, which isn't. Anyway, that's enough of a rant for today, YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope maybe you got a laugh out of it. I don't know. I enjoyed making the video, so we'll see if I get flamed for it. See you down the road.